Miss Chris. Today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute, super easy quilted ornaments. They are simple, and also if you don't celebrate Christmas or you don't put up a Christmas tree and you've hit that age where you just have that like bowl of decorative balls, you can make them in any color you want, any design, because you choose the fabric. It's 3 different colors or patterns of fabric. I did a high contrast one, and you don't need a whole lot, so you can work with scraps from stuff that's left over, or like the fat quarters they have at Joann's. So super easy, also great for like, I've got leftover bits to reuse and repurpose. And then you just need straight pins, a styrofoam ball, and a little bit of ribbon. So I'm going to show you how to make these. It's, like I said, quick and easy and a lot of fun. Like, I made this one, and now I want to make a billion of them and just be like, this is the entire tree this year is just these ornaments. Then I have a million of these ornaments. So I probably won't, but I do have a lot of fabric and styrofoam balls, so we're gonna make a few more as well. So follow along. The first step is to cut out your squares of fabric. So you need 8 of one color and then 16 of 2 other colors, and I just assume that my fabric is not even because it never is. Even if you got it cut like professionally, unless you have a fat quarter, probably not even. But we need 8 squares and then 16 of the 2 other colors. And then you need 2.5 squares if you're working with a 3-inch diameter ball. When you have your 8, 16, and 16 squares cut out, you are then going to take your center color, which is the one that you made 8 of, and you're going to cut your band out because, I mean, you can use ribbon, but like, you already have all this fabric, you might as well use it. And if you're using a 3-inch styrofoam ball, you're going to use 10 inches because that is how math works. You basically take your radius, which would be half of the diameter, and then find the circumference. I don't remember the formula from high school, but I do remember like the common ones of like, it's about 10 inches for 3 inches because I use it all the time, and you need that little bit of overlap, so you don't want to be like the exact like 9.5, 9.4, somewhere in there. But 10 inches by 2 inches, so you can fold it over. Because you are going to want to hide your raw edges on this. That's why you also have a band. And now you have all of your pieces. So we're gonna take my styrofoam ball, and if you're lucky, there's a little dimple. This one has the equator on it, but it doesn't have a dimple, so we're gonna have to take our best guess. It's okay that this one is a little dented. You're gonna be covering it up with layers of fabric, so it doesn't need to be perfect. When you're doing 𝘐𝐴𝑐𝑜𝐽𝑒, which is one of the ones I've made in the past, it does matter because you're like smoothing a fabric against it. So if it's lumpy, it's gonna show. This one, totally fine. But we're gonna start with our center. We're going to guesstimate where the center is. Could I do a bunch of fancy math? Yes. Am I going to? No. Would you need the center? The ball is going to keep rolling away. Okay. Center of the square. So just fold. Give it a little crease with your hand. And fold the other way, because that's the more important part. So we're going to place it. This is my best guess. And we're going to take a straight pin, put it in there. We're going to fold this part up, and then bring this corner to the center, and this corner to the center. So we have a fun little triangle. It would have been easier if I had pinned this first. Put pin here. And here. And you can pin here and here as well. There's gonna be more pins throughout this whole process, so I'm kind of not worried about it. You're going to find the center of the next one I've already pre-folded it. You're going to place it facing the opposite direction. So I just rotated the ball instead of trying to repeat it in a different direction. Put your pin right level with the other one. Then we're going to rotate 90 degrees. Find our center. Place that pin. We're going to start our second and kind of third layer. Depends on how you count it. Again, we're just finding that center. Put our pin in. And then following this line, we're just going to, let's fold about a 1/2 inch back. Place our next one. And repeat. And you're going to repeat this on the next 3 sides. If you have gotten to this part, you're looking and you're like, all these corners look super messed up, Miss Chris. What are we doing? Don't worry, we are going to cover it up. Also, if it's going on your Christmas tree or your parents' Christmas tree, they have like your ornaments from elementary school. So like, you can show your progress of like, yeah, the weird like hand gingerbread man situation to like this. So it's fine, it's made with love. But we are going to make layer part 2B, we're gonna call it. And then you're gonna, once again, like about a 1/2 inch back. But now you're going between the 2 points previously. And you're gonna do that in these other 3 spots as well. So you're just gonna repeat, and then we're gonna come back for step 3, layer 3, step whatever. Row 3 is the same as row 2, so you're just gonna repeat doing your 4 bottom ones and then doing your 4 top row ones, and again, just like about a 1/2 inch back. Once you finish the first half, you're just gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And you now have this drawing where you see 8 billion pins, and you can leave it as it is. You can put a ribbon around it, or we had made that 10 by 2 inch strip. So we're gonna fold into thirds like it's a letter. We're gonna decide, once it's folded into thirds, we're gonna decide where we want our top to be. And then just wrap it around our ornament. All the way around. We have like the tiniest bit of overlap here because the layers of fabric did add some bulk to it. And then put our straight pins in, and we're gonna do 4. We're gonna take some fun ribbon. It's about 7 inches, 6-7 inches. We're gonna make a loop, and then we're gonna pin it right over the middle. If you want, you can also add a bow. So we have about 12 inches of ribbon. In the middle, tie just a single knot, and then make your loops. And then I'm just going to pin it right on the top.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.